friends, welcome again. My name is Abhishek and today we are going to start our first video with practical mathematics. In mathematics there are many topics, but what I have chosen today is an interesting topic that is circle. So most form found in our environment is circular in nature. So what I am going to explain you is first mathematics, then the science, and then third how we can use both math and science to create a project in robotics. Now let me start. Now let me show you what a circle look like. You focus here where I am drawing a circle with the help of this circular bottle cap. This is a perfect circle. Which you are seeing here is a circle. Circle means all part will be at tangent. I know a tangent will be very difficult to understand now, but for now just understand this is a circle. The parameter of a circle is when you take a line from one point of the circle to cross the other. So this is a diameter. This is called as diameter. And when you divide diameter by 2, it becomes the radius. So why I'm telling you this is because in formulas we are going to use this mathematics. Now there is one formula for the circumference. But before telling that, let me tell you what a circumference is. Suppose a person A is here, right? If A is here and A has to move along the boundary of that circle, he will start moving from here and coming back to the same position. So when the distance it will cover is called as a circumference. That is the C. Okay? Circumference is actually a boundary of the circle and denoted by C. What is the formula for that in mathematics is 2 pi, pi which value you can take as 3.14 also or 22 by 7 also. 2 pi r, it is r, okay, be focus, r means radius, radius is denoted by r, diameter is denoted by d. So 2 pi r. Now let me prove you both practically also and theoretically also. Now we are having this diameter, right? We will measure it again with the help of this measuring scale. So it is showing, please show here. It is showing diameter equal to 10.5 centimeter. Okay. Now, if diameter is 10.5, how to calculate the radius? I already told you, divide it by 2. So dividing by 2, it will be 5.25, right? Now, how to calculate the circumference? I have given you the formula, right? Circumference equal to 2 pi r, okay? So 2, let the pi same as it is, and r we have calculated as 5.25. So it will be 5.25. Okay. Now we will use one calculator to calculate all the values. 2 multiplied by pi multiplied by 5.25. It is approximately coming as 32.986 centimeters, right? Now, guys, this is what we have calculated through the formula. But never believe the formula until you have tried it yourself. So, I am having one measuring tape here, which tailor used to measure the clothes. I will use that measuring tape to measure the boundary of it. And if formula is right, so answer should come the correct. Should we start now? First of all, what we will do, we will make one mark here, okay? So that we will have some boundaries. Now we will take this part and we will put it here and we will start covering the boundaries. Make it tight, attached to the and if you will see, it is coming approximate 32 point, I think 7, 32.7 approximate. When we are making practical calculation, it is giving me 32 which is nearly 30.986. The error that we are having 32.98 minus 32.7 divided by 32.98 into 100. It is 0. Error that we are having is 0.84. It is very much less. So our experiment succeeded. So that is how you have to do. Always never go for the formula. First have the intuition how the formula works, then do the practical to make it sure that it works in the real world also. This was practical demonstration of circumference. Now being a robotics trainer, if I want to use it to measure something, okay, suppose my brain wants to use it for robotics purpose, for the real world application like a machine. So how can I use it? Do you have any idea? I am having one. Now I have shown you how the circumference works, right? The complete boundary. If I will take this boundary, it was coming like something like circular, right? And if I open it, it will become one distance. What distance it was covering? I have shown you already. It is 30. There we have calculated the 32 point. This circumference 32.986 centimeter it is covering. When it will rotate one time, means if this circle we will put this black one down on the earth and we start rotating it, okay, and again it will touch the ground, you have to stop there. So this distance must be 32.986. So if we can calculate the number of turns, revolution of this circle, we can calculate the distance automatically. So we can make system. Suppose I am having this counter and I will start moving without taking any tension. I will start rotating it howsoever it time. Just I have to calculate this black line and I will start the counter 1, 2, 3. After 3, directly I have to multiply by the number of count into the number of revolution and I will get the distance. Where it is useful, you know, when we have to measure something crusty surface, because there your scale cannot work. You can't measure the crusty part with the measuring tape, but this circular it can go easily over there and you will be having the distance. Let me show you the practical demonstration of that. Now come to the practical part, that is the application in robotics. How I am going to use is, I am having the same bottle cap. I have made one mark just for identification of starting and ending point. I am having one counter with the help of which I will count the number of revolutions. When this will be coming again, being the ending point, the next revolution will begin, which I will be calculating with the help of this part. So let me begin and let us see whether it is working fine or not. I'm moving it on the same measuring tape. Let me show you the demonstration part. We will keep it here. Can you see this? So let me move the revolution. Okay. It should not be sliding. If it will be sliding, then it will be wrong. So here one revolution is getting over, but let us make the second revolution also, so that we can have the exact calculation what it is happening. Always use friction 1 because friction make it supported to the ground. So it is coming near to here, right? So 65%. So I am writing the here first. I will for two revolution I got approximate 65. Okay, including the sliding part also. Let us make the calculation whether it is right or not. Because one revolution was making 32.98 something. Okay, into 2. So it's 65.96. Approximately it is equal to that one. So that's how, with the simple mathematical formula of circumference, you can make one amazing project which can calculate the distance. Even your bicycle, if you will put as the extra wheel to your bicycle, it can measure the distance you have covered. And the same principle is used in the auto when you are going by the meter. In meter, it shows you, right, the kilometers, how it is working on the same principle. So this is what we learn here. The maths, science, physics, robotics, AI, all hands-on. So that you don't only learn, you generate the intuition to create the things. Thank you. Have a nice day.